My name is John McLeish. I'm the McLeish in McLeish Orlando. McLeish Orlando is a critical injury firm. I've been practicing critical injury law for over 25 years.
I'm Dale Orlando. I'm one of the founding partners of McLeish Orlando Critical Injury Lawyers. I'm a past president of the Ontario Trial Lawyers Association, husband and father of four.
My name is Patrick Brown. I'm a senior partner at McLeish Orlando. I've been practicing personal injury litigation for over 19 years.
What inspired me to get into critical injury law really was the science involving anatomy.
I articled with John McLeish, and this is the kind of work that he did. And I did a little bit of everything at the firm, and it was after that year that I realized that working with people who've suffered serious personal injuries was the most fulfilling and rewarding type of work that you can do as a lawyer.
I never wanted to be a tax lawyer. I never wanted to push paper. I really wanted to help people. Critical injury law allowed me to advocate and help people to be their voice, whether they be children or adults or seniors, and to help them when they're in their time of need.
Critical injury law is a subset of personal injury law, and it emphasizes that our firm specializes in the most complicated and the most serious of injury cases.
We are very selective about who we take on. It's got to be a serious injury. We've got to like the person's got to like us. There's got to be a rapport from the beginning. We only take on a limited number of cases, and the reason for that is obvious. We want to give all of the time and all the attention and all the resources that we have to our clients.
When somebody's looking to hire a personal injury lawyer, a critical injury lawyer, it's probably the most important decision that they'll ever make in their lives. The 3 or 4 questions they should absolutely ask are, number 1, do you have the experience to handle a case like mine? Do you have the respect of the insurance industry and the defense bar? Do you have a network of experienced professionals that you work with that will help you develop the various aspects of my case?
I don't think there's any bad question anybody could ask. I'd expect them to ask questions about what their concerns are, what their needs are, what's stressing them, and hopefully through that process I can give them answers so that they can know what's lying ahead and feel more comfortable with the process and perhaps alleviate some of the stress that they're having.
There are many personal injury lawyers or trial lawyers who literally have never seen the inside of a courtroom.
We do have a reputation for taking cases to trial. That's a great help to our clients. As I said earlier, it helps us settle cases. The insurers know that if we do go to trial, we will do a great job in a courtroom.
Our firm has not only the highest judgment in history, but several of the highest settlements in history as well. And what that does is it sends a message to the insurance industry. And I think the message is clear that the insurance industry has to respect the position that we take. Otherwise, we will go to trial.
A fair settlement compensates somebody for their losses. It also takes care of their future needs so that they can live with independence and dignity. At the end of the day, a fair settlement is a reasonable one that takes into consideration that person and what they've lost. That's a fair settlement.
I think we are a very fair firm. We pride ourselves on our integrity. We will take an aggressive approach to a case, but it's an ethical approach. We'll take a hard run at a case, but it's going to be head on, and there's no dirty tricks. One
of the most rewarding things about what we do is literally helping people put their lives back together. That involves getting the best rehab possible. That involves occupational therapists, physiotherapists, speech-language pathologists, and many more.
The best thing about practicing critical injury law is where you've worked hard, you've advocated for someone that you've grown to know, you've obtained an award for them, and it means that they're going to move on with life, to live independently, with dignity, and they give you a big hug. That's the best thing about my job.
It's pretty easy to come to work every day when you're having such a meaningful impact on people's lives.